Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Persona 5. My name is Daniel, also known as Witchats, and what are we doing today? What did we do last time? Oh, yeah, we just kind of lived a... Oh, right, no, we didn't just live an honest student life. We went through the perilous and dangerous Operation Maid Watch, which ended with us, making a deal with our teacher and forming a social link with her. So that's neat. We have that going for us now. I don't actually know what we're doing today because I don't have the thing up. Normally I'm better about this. I would like to apologize in advance for my sloppiness this episode, because I promise you I'm going to be sloppy this episode. I'm really tired. I've had a long day, and I didn't get a good night's sleep the night before, and the day before that I had like a really exciting and hype. I went to a birthday party, one of my friend's birthday parties, and that was pretty hype, but that took a lot out of me, and then I didn't get a good night's sleep, and then I had work all day, and then I had some school projects to do. So yeah, it is pretty late the day I'm recording this, and I'm exhausted, but doesn't matter because we are doing a thing. Let me see. Okay, we already answered the class question. Oh, by the way, I should mention, I did, like I said I would at the end of the last episode, go back, and answer a the question on the TV. So we are completely caught up with all the stats we should have. I'm not behind one knowledge. Like I said, I at first I thought maybe I wouldn't have to go back, but then I was like, okay, no, I do have to go back. And honestly, by the time I finished that, I didn't feel like going back and recording like the whole part just to get that bit. So, it's literally just you go up to the TV and it asks you a question. You didn't miss much. I didn't even get a rank up in knowledge or anything. So, but anyways, today we are going to be hanging out with that is the save button. That is not the quick travel button. Once again, tired. But today we're gonna be hanging out with On, because that's the thing. Alright, wait. Nope, we're good. Should be good.
We'll just have to wait for now.
I guess now we wait. The suspense is seriously killing me. Oh, I went to go see Shio again the other day. I've been thinking a lot since then, though. Do you have time to talk? Heck yeah, and that's why I was like, oh wait, maybe I should check, but nah. I figured I had Pixie, because... Does the diner work for you? Because I actually do remember going back in and, like, buying Pixie, just to make sure I had on Social Link. So I talked to Shiho about what happened with, Mika back at the photo shoot. And you know what she said? You know what she did? Laughed. She couldn't stop talking about how tough she thought Mika sounded. Honestly, though, it was kind of refreshing. I'm not even mad anymore. I guess you really need someone to laugh at you if you want to feel better. The answer here is it seems that way. I mean, they always say laughter is the best medicine, right? I've seen the truth of that saying firsthand. But anyway, even though I'm trying to strengthen my heart, Shio's the real strong one here.
Hey.
I went to one of her rehab sessions the other day. She said she wanted me to be there. So I agreed without thinking much of it, but it ended up being pretty overwhelming. Doesn't matter what we say here, so... was she in pain? Yeah, it was a lot tougher than I'd ever imagined. It was horrible. She was dripping with sweat, teeth clenched. She was clearly in a lot of pain. Apparently, she can't even move her feet. She said it feels like her legs are filled with sand. But she dragged them along, legs swollen with blood. I wanted to just make her stop. By the time it was all over, she was in tears. It was really tough on her. She said she wanted to give up. And that's why she asked me to come, to keep her motivated. The whole time she was complaining about things in ways she normally never would. But even with that, she finished her session. I don't know why I'm crying. I didn't have to go through that. Is it because I'm weak? And it doesn't matter what we say here either, but I feel like it's reassuring to hear it's because you're kind. You're wrong. Well, I mean, it's reassuring as long as you accept it. You know, even through all that pain, I thought Shio was so cool. Beautiful, even. Despite all her complaining, she still tried incredibly hard. Strength is more than just not getting phased. It's the power to fight through adversity. So, I was thinking, and, what can I do to help Shio? Show her your own strength, and this is actually, this one actually matters again. My strength?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do just that. I'm gonna give it my all. You know, Akira, being with you really helps me see things clearly. What should I do? The true meaning of strength.
Thanks.
Well, thank you for that. I sense a heightened motivation from On. Rank up. And, she gets Harrison Recovery, which is the same thing Ryuji already has. Although I don't think we've seen it yet, so... it's the status ailment thing. Ugh, my nose is all runny. What are you looking at me like that for? Pretty girls get runny noses too, you know.
Bye!
Well, see you around.
You're back.
I am in fact back, and someone is texting me. The exhibition ends tomorrow. Madarame must have had a change of heart by now, right? I'm sure it'll be fine. So far, nobody's come charging us with anything, yeah? But wouldn't he wait to press charges until after the exhibition? What should we do if someone contacts us about it tomorrow? Try asking Yusuke. He's still staying with Madarame, right? Oh, that's right. Where is Yusuke? I wonder if he'll be okay with Madarame. Sorry I'm late to contact you all. Dude, like, that was an immediate response. Like, you're not late at all. It seems something will certainly be happening tomorrow. Madarame is on the phone as we speak. What do you mean, something? I believe he is preparing for a media announcement. I didn't hear anything about pressing charges. Guess we just gotta wait then. Well, a media announcement sounds like he's ready to confess everything, so... Let us meet in Shibuya tomorrow. Okay, see you then.
Well then.
The exhibition is finally ending tomorrow. I'm sure things will work out fine this time, too. Well, tonight, rather. That's for tomorrow, but tonight, we're gonna hang out with, Kawakami. But before we do that, if you remember last time, I got a poster. I got an idol poster. And, I can put it on my wall.
Nice.
Or I can stare at the houseplant. These huge shelves are all nice and all. It'd be nicer, though, if we had something to put on them. Oh yeah, you have something you can use to spruce up this room, don't you? Why don't you try decorating your room for a bit? Alright, room decoration. Collect unique decorations from each location you visit to personalize your room. Why don't you try decorating your room a bit? You just said that, Morana. Well, first of all, we got the ramen bowl. Which, looks kind of silly alone on the shelf right there. A ramen bowl, huh? That must bring back memories of Ogikubo. Do you want to keep decorating? Heck yeah, because we got an idol, a present from On, a poster of a top running idol. A top running idol, huh? An idol poster, eh? This must bring back memories of Persona 4. I mean, Harajuku, but also Persona 4, because that, right there, is Rise Kujikawa, a character from Persona 4. She was an idol, and she went to your school, and she went to your town, and she joined your group, and she's pretty awesome. Do you want to still keep decorating? Well, I'd love to, but, well, that's enough for now. I don't have anything else to put up. But, Rise. Also, you'll also see these posters, whatchamacallit? something. You'll also see these posters, sorry, once again, tired, in Shibuya, like, going through, like, the subway stations and stuff. They'll be on, like, the pillars and stuff. So, keep an eye out, and there's also, like, another cameo from another character from a game that, like, also has Rise in it, which basically means Dancing All Night, because, well, I mean, like, she's in all the games, but, like, she's in all the P4 games, but, like, Dancing All Night is, like, specifically, like, I mean, Idols, Dancing, Rise, the other girl. Anyways, let's call Kawakami. Heck yeah.
Hi.
Hi, this is Becky. Oh, wait, it's you. Have you been studying? Don't start slacking off just because you're done with exams, okay? Oh yeah, we did finish exams for a while. It costs you 5,000 yen to request me, but this time I'll be sure to do an extra good job. Got the matching arcana, blah blah blah, 5,000 yen. And this is another reason why the guide was pedantic about you getting money, because like every time you hang out with Kawakami, you have to pay, it costs you 5,000 yen, which is like 50 bucks. You're really going to request me? I'll be heading over then. I don't know why she's surprised by that. That's kind of part of our deal. It'd be helpful if you can clean up a bit before I get there so that it's easier for me. Yeah, okay. Hey, oh, you're hiring me as a maid? Well, could you clean up? I love cleaning sophisticated rooms like this. It gives me a sense of accomplishment. If it's for you, master, I'll happily be covered in dust. But then, doesn't it pain your heart to see such a cute maid all dirty? It does, is the correct answer. Master, even though your room is messy, your heart is so clean. I'll go ahead and get this over with then. This'll do, right? Keeping it a little messy for that shabby chick feel, you know? Yeah, pretty much. Looks around my chaotic mess of a room. Yeah, totally no. Keeping it a little messy, you know, just give it that lived-in feel. That's my excuse. And now cleaning is complete. Oh. I'm exhausted. I'm not allowed to work overtime during weekdays, so I rush to my part-time job after class ends. On my off days, I have to prepare pop quizzes and homework assignments. And today I had to clean bathtubs and walk dogs before coming here. There's no time to rest. Oh, speaking of pets, this room smells like a cat. I feed a lot of stray cats around my house. I was surprised that you requested me. I didn't think you actually would. You weren't expecting to do anything weird with me, were you? Absolutely not. As long as you understand. I know I'm in a maid outfit, but I'm still your teacher, so don't get any funny ideas. Besides, I try not to get too involved with my students, so... Oh, I need a nap. Me too. Me too. Sorry, just give me 5 minutes. Maybe 10. And before you know it, time's up. Thank you very much. Oh hey, do you know of any part-time jobs that pay well? I assume you make a lot since you can afford a maid service. Well, let me know if you do. Well, Kawakami, if you can unlock a persona and then fight shadows and mementos, you can get a lot of money. You need money? Well,
You know.
it's for my little sister. She's sick, so I need money to pay her medical expenses. Hello? Yes, I made the transfer.
What?
Not enough? But it was the same amount as last week. No. Yes, I understand. Okay, goodbye. Oh, wrong number. Yeah, totally sounded like a wrong number. Hey, sorry to ask you this out of the blue, but Do you happen to have 100,000 yen I could borrow? Wait, never mind. Owing one of my students money would be the worst. Hey, you may have some money, but be mindful of how you spend it. You shouldn't be wasting it on services like this. Hey, like, I'm doing this for you. I need the money, so I do appreciate you requesting me. However, you're my student, so if we were to get involved further, things would get complicated. I did warn you. The rest is your responsibility. You're a high schooler, after all. I can sense Kawakami's trust in me. And rank up.
Alright.
Your Temperance Confidant has increased to rank 2. You will now earn more EXP from Arcana Burst when fusing personas of the Temperance Arcana. 3 more to go. Well, I'll see you later, Master.
Okay.
Kawakami left. Actually, most of the Temperance Arcanas... Like, Temperance represents, in general, in the Persona games, typically represents a struggle to... Oh, hold on. Hold that thought. Something's happening.
That old geezer.
Is he crying?
Oh, man.
I have committed crimes that are unbecoming of an artist. Plainly put, I plagiarized work. I tainted this country's art world and even Sayuri. How could I possibly apologize to everyone for what I've done?
And another one falls.
He's crying way too much.
And that was from the urgent apology conference by Madarame that took place just a moment ago. After reporting to the association, Madarame has agreed to the police's request to turn himself in.
Wasn't he on TV the other day?
On top of charges of abuse to his pupils, Madarame is under suspicion of claiming their works as his own. Some doubt the validity that his maiden work, Sayuri, was stolen, believing it was used for fraud. This large-scale criminal act has caused a great shock to the art world, and...
That old man's done for.
After the conference, Madarame was taken to a police hospital for interrogation due to his age. However, initial psych evaluations state that he is mentally sound and likely responsible for his actions.
There's no need to be nice to an old geezer like that.
Why'd he spill the beans himself? Doesn't that seem weird?
Also, a group calling themselves the Phantom Thieves posted a dubious note at Madarame's exhibit. The police will investigate their relation to this case, but for now, did not identify them as suspects.
Phantom Thieves? Do these bandits have something to do with that old geezer's apology?
Oh, I've heard of them before. They supposedly steal evil hearts. It's why the culprits apologize.
Wait, what? Steal hearts? That's impossible, though.
Well, I mean, if you had a good enough medical team and, like, some good surgeons, then...
But I feel like I saw something about that online, too. They sent out a calling card for real.
Oh, so it was like, we're going to take your heart? Oh, that's impressive if someone really did that.
Phantom Thieves, huh?
Aw, man, that one guy, he looks a little bit more vibrantly dressed and outlined than the other two guys.
Phantom Thieves again.
Oh, look, it's Makoto. Surprisingly, she's not stalking me. Although I guess that'd be hard since I'm at home. Although she could, but see, that'd be. Oh wait, I guess we're not at home.
About Madarame? It's just like what happened with Kamoshida.
Heck yeah, it was. Except he cried way more.
And they mentioned the Phantom Thieves.
Yeah, we got on the news, guys.
Man, this is starting to get interesting. If we do it right, we can change people's hearts.
Heck yeah.
With this power, we might be able to do more than just getting back at society. It'll be a big deal.
That sounds pretty cool. This will be fun.
Let's keep pushing on then.
Heck yeah.
As for me, I hope we just keep getting more and more famous.
I'm not sure if that's the exact reason, but like, it's nice to receive recognition. I do understand.
Like this happening twice is massive too. It's too great a coincidence to occur normally.
Yep, true enough.
If we continue doing this, we'll definitely be able to give courage to everyone who needs it.
We may want to quiet down a little.
Do you know them?
You moron! Those are attendance officers!
Hello there. May I speak with you for a moment?
Ah, yes! How can we help you?
That was a little bit too forced on.
That monotonous acting of hers never fails to send a chill down my spine.
What are you all doing here? Are you friends?
Yep, pretty much. We wanted some tea?
Is that so? And how would you do that in a place like this?
Well, see, I have a portable electric kettle, and Yusuke's got tea leaves.
We were just discussing where we should go.
Well, alright. Just make sure you disperse before it gets too late, okay?
Sounds good.
There have been some odd happenings lately, and the news about that artist has caused quite the stir.
Oh, yeah.
We'll be careful.
On, please.
It's still light out. Man, those guys must have way too much time on their hands.
Hey, don't go making stuff up on the spot like that, okay? I totally panicked because of you.
Sorry.
From now on, we'll need to be even more cautious than before.
Although I honestly wouldn't be surprised if Yusuke was carrying tea around with him.
Look at us. Right after the second Thieves incident, both prior victims are meeting up.
Wait, you mean people might be listening to us?
It'll be fine. Look around, we're the only people worrying about it.
I guess you're right.
With that attitude, Ryuji is gonna get us caught one day.
By the way, Yusuke, you able to get anything out of Madarame? Remember how he was talking about that suspicious person in the black mask?
Well, I pressed him for answers, but he doesn't even understand what happened to him to begin with.
It's not like he actually saw his desires get stolen after all.
It's rumored that he may be sent to prison.
Whoops.
So, what are you gonna do now?
I did not mean to do that. Hold on. Log.
It's rumored that he may be sent to prison. In that case, gaining information will be difficult.
So, what are you gonna do now? Sorry about that, guys. I accidentally hit the button by mistake.
I'll be leaving that house. I can't draw in such a place anymore.
Do you have somewhere to go?
The school dorms. I can stay there free of charge thanks to my fine arts scholarship.
Hooray for scholarships.
A scholarship? Wait, you're that good?
To be fair, I don't think we've ever seen anything Yusuke's actually drawn except for our logo.
Although, Takamaki-san's house would do as well.
Wait.
Wait, what?
You know, you could ask her to model for you whenever you wanted.
You moron!
Ryuji's just having fun teasing Non.
Then again, now that Yusuke will be living alone, it'll be easier for us to meet up whenever we want.
Heck yeah!
For the time being, we should wait and see how this case plays out.
Sounds good.
And it'll probably take some time finding a target as big as Madarame.
Yep. Probably about a month or so. That's about how this game works.
Anyway, we should just act like normal students while we look for our next target, okay?
Not exactly a month, maybe like 2 weeks.
We'll be entrusting that to you again, Ryuji.
Week and a half tops.
Alright, guess it's just more prep till then.
Oh no.
Yusuke Kitagawa.
Makoto was stalking me again. Oh no. We're going back to the interrogation room. We didn't even form a social link this time. Oh, right, no. Sai does this every time. She's like, hey, I'm gonna tell you who the next target is, so you're not surprised.
So after Shiho Suzui, you did it again for someone you barely knew?
Yusuke is a pretty cool dude. Like, come on.
You were sent away twice, almost reported to the police, and yet you still wanted to save him.
Yeah, pretty much.
Moreover, you ended up in a museum instead of a castle this time. You're still going to maintain this rubbish about changing someone's heart by stealing their treasure?
Yeah, I mean, we've done it twice, probably more times. I don't remember. I've been drugged. It's all true.
Very well. The truth behind this tale of yours will be clear once your conspirators are in custody. Now then, tell me about this new member who joined your group.
Oh man, I don't think you're gonna like this.
There's no point in being stubborn. It will only damage your position.
No, like, I'm not doing this to be stubborn.
The identity of Madarame's pupils can be easily discovered with a little investigation.
Never mind, you meant the previous one, the one we just got. Not the one we're about to get. I'm not telling.
So you won't sell out your accomplice?
Nope.
Fine. There's still much more that I want to hear. It was around this time that the Phantom Thieves began to truly gain popularity. Lies flooded the internet. Things like the Phantom Thieves saved me too, or I got a calling card. For heaven's sake, those lies made the collection of intel take almost 10 times longer.
Well, thank God for that, because otherwise...
Now your next target was this man. Junya Kaneshiro.
Junya Kaneshiro.
He doesn't compare to the previous two. Even the police had been struggling to apprehend him. So, exactly how did you take down such a well-guarded criminal? Tell me.
Well, first, it all started with, I don't even remember what happened.
The suspect has repeatedly testified that he does not have any recollection of his actions. A full psychiatric evaluation will be performed to further investigate the crime's details and motives.
First Kamoshida at Shujin Academy, and now Madarame. I found a number of points of commonality between the two. Both, for example, were sent a calling card before their unforeseen changes of heart.
I see. But isn't tying their cases to the series of psychotic breakdowns jumping to conclusions? Furthermore, the police will frown upon you stepping into this.
Well, I mean, both are unexplained, like, changes in a person's behaviors and mentality, so...
Now isn't the time to be worrying about things like jurisdiction and honor.
I don't think it's that much of a stretch.
We need to dig deeper and find a correlation among the incidents these past 2-3 years.
Very well, I leave it to you. However, you must not let this interfere with your regular duties.
Thank you, sir.
That damn woman just had to stick her nose into this.
Oh man, it looks like he knows something.
And I understand that these abnormal incidents have caused some anxiety throughout our country.
He sounds familiar.
This situation must be approached with the utmost seriousness.
Oh, not this guy again.
I shall continue to put forth great effort so that every citizen can live with peace of mind.
Yeah, except the ones you sue because they punched you in the face because you were being a dick.
Not only are there these Phantom Thieves to worry about, but if that is exposed...
Hey.
If I remember correctly, you transfer lines at Shibuya, right? I heard customers say it's gotten pretty dangerous over there. Don't let yourself be a target, got it? You have my gratitude. What are you so polite for all of a sudden? I truly am thankful for you making me come to my senses. You're exaggerating, man. I most certainly am not. I must express my gratitude earnestly. You're one of us now, man. We'll be counting on you, okay? Of course. And if anything comes up, we won't hesitate to lend a hand. Thank you. Well then, see you. Well, there were a lot of ups and downs, but we still pulled off our first job. Yusuke joined the team too, so let's continue reforming society like this. I don't know, man. If we pick up a new member every time, soon we're gonna be too big of a group to move around unnoticed. So tonight we have to go to Shibuya because, you know, Sojiro, that's his name. Like I said, tired. Sojiro told us not to stay away from Shibuya because, well, not be careful in Shibuya because it's dangerous. So we're gonna go there at night, unsupervised, and drink some really disgusting but like healthy juice, I guess. Oh man, and this is also $50. You really need to get pumped up and tell yourself it's for your health. Nice chugging, that's how you do it. Good job, I was watching you try so hard. And I get charm up. Okay, now that you're healthy, let's go somewhere else. Sounds good, because we do need to go somewhere else, and that somewhere else we need to go is right back out where we were before. Up here, in fact. Well, not up here, but like in Station Square, which is going up the stairs. And then around here, because we're talking to
everyone.
Toranosuke Yoshida. Many of you suffer greatly from this distorted world of disparity. Please know that you can direct your criticism and outrage at me. I, Toranosuke Yoshida, will someday find a way to address your concerns in Nagatacho.
Good evening.
Oh, Kurusu-kun. How's your schoolwork? By the way, what's your opinion about our current government? I feel that they're wrong, so I plan on addressing that during my speech. I'd like you to listen to it so you can give me your honest opinion. I feel like my bond with Yoshida will grow stronger soon. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna help out Yoshida? Heck yeah, let's help him out.
I feel indebted.
Really? That would be great. That would be helpful. Well then, let's get to it.
Everyone.
The conviction of the government is often tested during times of turmoil. However, the current administration refuses to discuss their plans for the future. Can we really accept such an utter lack of transparency? I've been hearing this type of criticism about the government a lot lately. That's because Diet member Shido has been gaining popularity by saying the same thing. So he's just echoing another politician's criticisms of the government? Apparently. Whatever. So first you stole party funds, and now you're stealing ideas, no good Tora. Stop talking all big, you ex-convict. Arrgh, it seems I've drawn the ire of the audience once again. So he's claiming those who have made mistakes in the past shouldn't get a second chance. What can I say to that? Doesn't matter. Stop interrupting him, man. What was that? You got something to say to me, kid? Yep. What's up with this kid? So what if he's no good Tora? Doesn't he have a point? Yes, I am no good Tora, and I have made mistakes. Yes, I am unpopular and powerless. But that has nothing to do with my arguments. These are things I learned from all my hardships.
Yes.
You can ridicule me all you want, but I will continue to oppose what is wrong with this world. Today's speech ended up being filled with a lot of passion, quite unexpectedly, if I must add. The highlight, though, was your yelling. I just spoke the truth, man. That's very promising. But don't overdo it. You should avoid making enemies whenever possible. Okay, that's all for today. Never mind, it's not. You two are amazing. I've been wrong this whole time. Even though someone has failed in the past, it doesn't mean that person can't try again. That's all I wanted to say.
You.
Please wait.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's all I wanted to say. You're a strange one, just like that kid. I learned something from your dauntless spirit today. I have a bad habit of getting flustered whenever someone calls me no good Tora. But you see me as someone of value, so I refuse to cower to criticism in front of you. Today, you taught me that I must have more confidence in my arguments. I feel like my bond with Yoshida is growing deeper. And that's an important thing to remember. Like, and we often, whenever there's like whenever like two people are arguing about something, it far too often devolves into like attacks. Like it's called ad hominem, and it basically means like an attack on the person. And it's a logical fallacy where you try to invalidate someone's argument by calling out their personal characteristics instead of what they're standing for. And that can be somewhat valid if, if you're pointing out if your argument is against the person. But it doesn't, like, in other words, if you're saying this person doesn't truly believe this because look at their previous actions, that's one thing. But another thing is when you're like, that argument, like, the person making this argument is a bad person, so the argument is inherently wrong. And that's not true at all. Just because someone is, like, just because someone has done things in the past, or has made mistakes in the past, or even if they are just a not nice person to be around, it doesn't mean that what they're saying, the information they're giving you, isn't correct. It just means, them as a person might not be the best person to be around. But, like, we often get that confused, and I feel like if people focus more on, like, if people in arguments focus more about breaking down, like, breaking down the argument itself instead of, like, attacking the person, then it would provide a much more coherent and, like, easy to understand, like, less immature kind of attitude towards just anything. Because once again, like, it's just ridiculous when, like, two people have differing ideas, and instead of arguing about why their ideas are better and why the other person's ideas wouldn't work, they just kind of devolve into just calling each other names, and it's like, at that point, it's not even an argument, you're just insulting each other. My way of thinking changes when I'm with you. Perhaps it's the influence of your youthful spirit. My apologies, it seems like we're out of time. I feel like helping with the speech has served to increase my charm. Aw man, we got a lot of charm. Getting a lot of charm tonight. Still just head turning though.
I shall ask you again another
Good work
time.
today. I'll see you again soon. Oh man. Got a bunch more people believing in the Phantom Thieves now. Did you see the news? That's a calling card from the Phantom Thieves, right? The way it's written seems pretty legit. Have they really stolen people's hearts? I can't believe the Phantom Thieves actually exist.
Morning!
Hey, Ryuji. The response to Madarame's press conference was huge. Everyone's talking about the calling card. Hey, Ryuji, I couldn't help but notice that, like, I'm wearing short sleeves and you're wearing long sleeves. Did you forget to change into your summer uniform? Girls are checking me out today. Maybe they can't help but sense my overflowing Phantom Thief charisma. I think what's going on is they're looking at you because you're still wearing your winter uniform. Oh shit, am I finally starting to be popular with all the fly? Huh? Oh no. Something strange.
For real?
Of course there is. My uniform, man. My uniform. We're supposed to switch to summer uniforms today. I knew people were looking at me. Oh, god damn it. I gotta go home and change, so you go on ahead. Will do, man. I'm glad he noticed. Just walking around all day like, man, everyone's looking at me. They must know I'm a Phantom Thief, which would actually be a really bad thing. Holy shit, you're pale. Your sleeves short sleeves are so not for you. Shut up. Jeez. Anyway, did you catch the news yesterday? Watching that famous artist cry his eyes out over all the artwork he's stolen? The same thing happened to Kamoshida, right? Both got weird calling cards, too. If you ask me, the same person is behind all this. The news this morning says a group called the Witch Hats are the ones behind the cards. I wonder how they get people to confess. I mean, they can't literally be quote-unquote stealing hearts. Blackmail, maybe? Nope, we're actually stealing hearts.
How are things going in regard to that matter we spoke of earlier?
I have nothing to report yet.
Nothing at all? How many students are there who could provoke a teacher?
I've already narrowed it down. I just can't get any solid evidence. You knew, didn't you? About Mr. Kamashita sexually harassing students. Sir!
What will come of you asking that?
This investigation is for a just cause, correct?
Nope.
I believe I understand how flustered this must be making you. I'm sure it was truly shocking for you as student council president to see a peer attempt suicide.
Yes.
We must provide a school environment where all students can feel at ease.
Which is why you didn't tell anyone that Kamashita was sexually harassing students, or physically abusing the volleyball team, or physically abusing the track team when they were still around.
That is the most pressing issue we have to tackle at the moment.
But no, you're most concerned with the school.
So that's your reason behind this investigation on the Phantom Thieves of Hearts?
And when a group comes along and changes all that, and, you know, actually gets rid of the guy sexually harassing students and physically abusing his volleyball team, you try to investigate them and get them thrown out of the school instead.
We don't even know if they truly exist. Why are you...
That makes sense, man.
You heard about the incident with that Madarame fellow, I assume?
They said there was a similar calling card to the one used in Mr. Kamashita's case.
I wish to believe that this is unrelated to our students.
Yes.
That is where I stand. I suggest you devote your energy to the task at hand, not unnecessary questions.
Did you see Madarame's press conference? You mean that guy who was all like, "How could I possibly apologize for what I've done?" Ah!
That is exactly what he sounded like. Oh my god, someone drew it on the board. Oh my god.
Think it was really those Phantom Thieves? You know, the whole stealing your heart thing?
Someone drew a crying Madarame on the board.
That? There's no way. But then again, it seems too convenient for it all to just be coincidence.
I did not notice that the first time I played through this game.
Yeah.
Ryuji, shut up.
Have you found our next big target?
On, shut up.
I just started looking yesterday. No way I'm gonna find one that quick.
Oh yeah, I guess that's true. By the way, I decided on the TV station. What about you two?
Huh? Oh crap, the social studies trip. Oh, I just want to ditch it.
The frustration in his voice.
You'd better go to your school activities. Didn't I tell you not to draw attention to yourselves?
Wouldn't me suddenly turning into a good student stand out more?
Finally, someone points that out.
Quit bickering and go.
Then let's all choose the TV station. I heard we're gonna get to watch them tape a show. Maybe there'll be actresses there.
Oh well, not like I got anything better to do than waiting for info to come in online. Plus, Morgana's right. Showing up will keep the teachers from getting all suspicious of me. Alright, I'm gonna head back. TV, huh? Maybe I should get a haircut.
Ryuji just wants fame and fortune.
That guy is such an idiot. I hope nothing happens.
And the ladies, probably. His eyes lit up when On said actresses, so... Feels pretty great having everyone talk about us, huh? Madarame is the only topic of conversation at my school. As I'm his pupil, most of my peers have chosen to ignore me. Wow. For real? That's bullshit. Are you going to be okay? There's no need to worry. They have already been treating me differently from others as it stood. This is nothing new to me. Okay then. More importantly, do we have any leads on our next mission? You kidding? There's no way we'd find a target that quick. We need to wait and see. Understood. Oh, we could always go to Mementos instead. I will keep myself free. Please tell me if anything comes up. Wait, I don't think Yusuke's seen Mementos yet, has he? No, he hasn't. He wouldn't have. Probably. Did he? I don't remember.
Now then.
Let's just lay low for a while, so keep your head down, okay? People messaging me. Hey, I found some great intel. Oh, never mind, Mishima. This time it's bullying by a Kosei student they call a queen. She's been ordering around a male student who goes by the name M. Kind of like the M in S&M. Does the M stand for Mishima? That's a secret. Anyway, that's a secret! Anyway, here are the details. The girl acting like a queen is Hikari Shimizu. I wonder if it's more likely that a girl would turn out like that if she has an S as an initial. Well, I've already posted the warning, so you should take it on whenever you have the time. Hope you don't end up as an M.
Hey!
What did he mean by S and M? Those are shirt sizes, right? Is it the size of clothes? Yes, Morgana. It's the size of their clothes. Anyways, it seems like she's a worthy target. Let's find time to consult the others at the hideout. I can't get over this. It's just... Why? Why would you take the time to do this? Why did the teacher not come back and erase it? Like, you'd think that'd be the first thing that, like, a teacher would walk in and be like, oh, haha, very funny. I'm gonna go back in and erase it. But no, they just left it up. Wow, this looks just like Madarame. I guess everyone saw his press conference. Yeah, I guess so. Alright, well, I'm gonna quit staring at the picture. What do we have to do today? Spending time with An, so let's go to the mall.
Hiya!
Oh, Kira, are you here to shop today too? Not
yeah.
exactly. Oh, did you want to go somewhere? If you have the time, I mean. I feel like you're getting closer. I don't think my bond will deepen. Hang out with her.
Yeah.
Hey, what should we do today? Let's go somewhere fun.
Okay.
Somewhere popular would be nice. Let's go to the... Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Is it not? Is it in Shibuya? I don't... Shibuya, huh? That's where the Wilton Buffet is. Okay, yeah, so it is in Shibuya. Let's go to the Wilton Buffet, because the buffet we went to before, I'll need you to make sure I don't eat too much, okay? Let's go. Aw, man, we get to eat a lot of food this time. This looks so amazing. This place is so much on their menu, it's hard not to overeat. Oh, how about this? Operation Eat a Bit of Everything. Not as catchy as Operation Maid Watch, but I'll let you have it. Sounds like a good plan. Right? It's quantity over quality. Honestly, it was crazy how much my stomach expanded last time. But I've reflected on my actions, and I won't make the same mistake again. But Akira, can you keep an eye on me? I think as long as you do, my resolve won't crumble.
Yes!
Well then, let's get eating. The order you eat things seems to be important. Let's start with the stuff that digests quickly.
Seriously?
Hey, they gave me this present for being the millionth customer. What? No wonder this place is expensive. I'm amazed they give out stuff like this. I feel like I'd eat from it non-stop if I keep it at my house. Can you take it? I got a Choco Fountain. I feel like my bond with An will grow stronger soon.
Thanks.
Thanks for today. Aw, man. So, like, I got some sort of, like, chocolate fondue fountain. I'm putting that in my room. You changed your uniform, huh? That time of year already? Yep. You don't look half bad. Hard to tell that you've got a criminal record. Yeah, I almost forgot about it too until you brought it up. You haven't heard anything from the student council president, have you? A Miss Honor student must be busy kissing ass somewhere. You don't have to be so harsh. What is this about a student council president? The one at our school has kind of been keeping tabs on us, and by keeping tabs on us, I mean she's stalking me. I think she's suspicious of us. Are you sure it's not merely a result of Ryuji's general misconduct? Shut up! Though to be honest, the three of you most certainly stand out. Do try to be careful. I cannot be there to look over you at school, you know. That duty rests on your broad shoulders, Akira. Got it. I'll make sure to keep an eye on Ryuji too. Why do you gotta single me out? I mean, to be fair to Ryuji, Makoto's stalking me the most. The others kind of overshadow you sometimes, but don't forget, you're famous too. Just make sure you're careful, okay? And tonight, we're going to... I was gonna say I'm gonna go to my room to put up the chocolate fountain, but, I guess we don't need to do that, because, I mean, I don't need to just go to my room to put up the chocolate fountain, because I needed to go to my room anyway. The chocolate fountain. A chocolate fountain, eh? That must bring back memories of that buffet. Wait, am I just gonna leave this running? Like, all the time? Is that a thing? Do you still want to keep decorating? Well, that's enough for now. I can't keep decorating because there's nothing there. Wow, I guess I just leave it running. This is actually the first time I've gotten this gift, and I think that's because the first, I might have mentioned this before, but the first time on my run, my first run through of this game, what happened was I couldn't do the thing that I had trouble with the first time, and I couldn't clear Kamoshida's dungeon in one day. I was having a super difficult time with it, because I was being an idiot. But and like trying to fight everything. But that's besides the point. The point is, I messed up on the days, and I guess I decided that I was gonna push back everything. And I guess I pushed back everything so far that I couldn't actually get the chocolate fountain or something. I don't know what happened, but I guess I never got it. So this is actually my first time seeing it too, and oh my god, it is very ridiculous. Just having a chocolate fountain running all day. Shouldn't you give it some plant nutrients by now? Yes, I should, because that's what the guide says.
Oh.
These are some reasonably priced nutrients. This ought to bring a bit of life back to this plant. And my kindness has increased.
Alright.
Akira's kindness has improved. That should do it for a while. Alright. And I hope we get bio-nutrients before next time happens. Alright, let's go outside. Because instead of doing the, I'm not going anywhere far, because it is a Monday. And if you remember, Monday I passed the thing. It's literally right here. I don't know how I keep passing it. I'm going to buy some of this, buy some of this, and go in here. Go to the bathhouse. If I use the bathhouse, I think I'll come out with a bit more charm than I had before.
Oh.
Do I smell a medicinal bath? Oh, that's gonna feel good. Let's go in. Alright. This mugwort bath is warming my body. You came out there looking really refreshed. These medicinal baths must be quite effective. Oh, and you smell good too. You're looking great. Heck yeah. And we get charm up. We are now suave.
Alright.
Your charm has increased. That wasn't very suave of me. Your charm has increased to suave.
Wanna head back?
Come on, we should get home before you get cold. Do the Phantom Thieves usually make an effort to announce themselves? You're in high school, right? I know a good part-time job. They still haven't caught whoever's sending that calling card. I'm actually a Phantom Thief. Wanna go grab some coffee? I'll steal your heart, if you know what I mean. Did some idiot leak pictures again? Aw, man. Are we there yet? It's hard to breathe in here. Now for today's train news. Today's headlines are: calling card at Madarame exhibit. The police are evaluating whether this is a true threat or a prank. Scam outbreak in Shibuya. Students are the primary victims. Organized crime is suspected here.
Hey, hey!
Students getting scammed? That's scary. You should be careful when you go to Shibuya. Sounds good.
Right?
What's this? A request to the student body? It says they're looking for information. I heard Principal Kobayakawa put it up. Please consult the student council president if you have any details.
Right?
So, we can go to her for anything? Why the student council president, though? What does she have to do with Principal Kobayakawa? I mean, Najima-san is his favorite. Maybe that's what he asked. Maybe that's why he asked her to do it. Well, seems like things are ramping up, and
how tragic.
It seems like most of society was surprised about what that artist did. He was someone who represented Japan. They probably trusted him based on his name alone. Indeed, we're easily manipulated by the names we see. However, this world is filled with fake names. For instance, this creature, which you know well. It's called the Red King Crab, but it has a form that a crab should not have. Kurusu-kun, look at this picture.
Give it a try.
What are red king crabs most biologically close to? The answer here is hermit crabs.
This is it. That's it.
Heh, not bad. That's correct. Crabs have 5 pairs of legs, but red king crabs only have 4 pairs. The direction of the legs unfold is reversed too. Typically they face forwards, but the red kings do not. Wow, really? Kurusu seems kind of smart, doesn't he?
Nice go.
Wow, you must be really smart to be able to answer a question like that. Heck yeah. Knowledge up. Incidentally, the tamale of a crab isn't its brain, as some people say. It's actually the crab's liver and pancreas. As you can see, the world is full of deception. I saw some kind of paste like that in the fridge at LeBlanc, but it's not often you see real crab meat. Hey, why don't we get sushi for our next celebration? Sushi sounds good. I haven't had sushi in a while. There's this really good place near where I live. Our name did spread a bit thanks to Madarame, but I bet people still wouldn't care if we came out and said we're the Phantom Thieves. I'm not so sure that's true. I doubt anyone would believe us. But what good would come of it telling people our identities? Maybe they'd at least start treating us with some respect. Ryuji, no! We'd get arrested. Well, I can understand why you'd feel that way. That's just how things are now, but if we keep doing stuff like this, that will definitely change. We simply need to devote ourselves to the cause. Our praise will come later. What he said. I'm sure some people out there will understand. I guess we just gotta act like modest heroes for now. Well, see, the problem with that, Ryuji, is when you say acting like a modest hero, you actually have to act like a modest hero. President? What is the meaning of that posting? Principal Kobayakawa put that up without my... We've already received some anonymous information. I heard some students are getting threatened. I'm so scared, please do something. What? They have dirt on me, and they're demanding money. I can't go to the police. What should I do? Isn't this talking about the crimes that have been committed, that have been rumored to be occurring in Shibuya? So there are even victims at our school. What should we do? This isn't the responsibility of the student council. This is frightening for us too. Principal Kobayakawa called you in yesterday, right? Did he tell you anything about this? Well, no. He's out today, but I will ask him tomorrow. Please wait on this for the time being. If you say so. My apologies for the confusion.
Well...
Don't worry, I'll do something about all of this. Seems like a lot of people are putting a lot of pressure on her. If we keep this up, I'm sure we'll get more supporters. But first, we need a new target. I hope we can find a good one. I have some new info. Apparently, there's a group of burglars terrorizing Shibuya. From what I hear, they only target restaurants and break in after they close for the day. Someone online was asking if it was the work of the Phantom Thieves. Just reading that got me really pissed off. We can't let people lump you guys in with petty thieves, right? No way. Yeah, you guys are way better than these jerks. Anyway, I heard they've been running around without leaving even a trace of evidence. That's all the information I have on them right now. Sorry. For now, I'll make a post on the fan site and ask for any more details people might know. Man, being famous really brings its own unique set of problems. But we don't really have any info. We'll just have to wait for Mishima to get a more solid lead. Is the Madarame picture still up there? Yes, it is. Okay, cool. And actually, what are we doing today? Okay, actually, there's a little bit of a thing coming up, and oh wait, never mind. I was gonna say it's a little short, but never mind. It's an hour already, so we're good. We're good. I'm gonna save. And I'm gonna call right now, guys, because it's been a while, and once again, I am exhausted. So, hope you guys enjoyed the episode. See you in the next one. Peace out.